Okay, so here I am going to do my first 2021 NFL draft mock draft. Yep, so no trades, just off the top of my head. And yeah, so I'm just going to get started. So I think this pick is kind of obvious now. Trevor Lawrence, best quarterback in the class, in the draft, well, best overall player. Just, I don't think that will change. People are trying to say that Zach Wilson will be better, but, there's the Jags are going to take Lawrence, so I got that. Kind of obvious. But then with number two, I am going to take Zach Wilson. People are putting Justin Fields ahead of Zach Wilson, but I just don't see that happening. I think that Zach Wilson is the better quarterback by far, and I think he will be in that in the Jets system, and I just don't see Justin Fields going number two to the Jets. And now we have number three. Penei Sewell is on the board. Jamar Chase could be a chance. There's a lot of options they could go. You never know. Again, this could be traded in the actual draft. But I'm going to go Penei Sewell. They need that offensive line help. And, Penei Sewell, he's just so athletic. The highest upside by far. Could be great in the NFL, And the Dolphins, if they want to win, they got to protect. I was about to say Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa. So getting Penei Sewell, you can shift Austin Jackson to the other side, and then that offensive line is pretty much built. So I like that. And then you got the Falcons. They could go for a weapon. I don't think they go defense. I don't think they should go corner. They could go O-line. They could go Rashawn Slater. But I do feel like Justin Fields would be good, sit beside Matt Ryan for like 1 or 2 years, probably one, and then get cut. Matt Ryan will get cut, and then he can step in and I think take over that offense, be the future for them. So yeah, I quite like that. And then the Bengals at 5. I do like the receiver core, but they could lose AJ Green. They could go Kyle Pitts. Yeah, they'd probably lose John Ross also, but then he's not really anything in that. But I think I'm going to go Jamar Chase. Just best receiver in my books. He was so dominant last year for LSU, and I feel like he'd do really well for the Bengals and give Joe Burrow his target back from LSU, and it could be great. But I do also think that Jalen Waddle, I don't think in there, but I do like Jalen Waddle quite a lot. And then the Eagles, I could see them going quarterback and Trey Lance. This is Trey Lance the best quarterback. I just don't know about Trey Lance, so he's so boomer bust. You never know. It's kind of a scary pick. So I think I'm going to go Jalen Waddle. I really like him. He's got the speed, so dominant. He's my second receiver in the draft. Jamar Chase just ahead, but I could see Jalen Waddle being the first receiver gone in this draft by far. And then the Lions, they could also go many different ways. I don't think they'll go corner. I think you shouldn't really go corner this early on. There's quite a lot of good corners later on also, and I just feel like you could address a more polished one in free agency. Kyle Pitts, no, we're not drafting another tight end, even though he's not really a tight end. But I think my pick will be Trey Lance. I don't think Jared Goff will be a franchise-changing quarterback for the Lions. I mean, he's probably going to be worse there than he was at LA, and just getting Trey Lance, just massive arm, great athleticism, just very raw. So sit behind Jared Goff. I don't know if they decide to keep him. You can sit Trey Lance for a while. He's dead. I don't think he should go and start straight away. That'd be such a bad idea, I think, and I think he'd really struggle. So then the 8th, you got the Panthers, so I would have also liked Trey Lance to go to them. They could also get Deshaun Watson, They could, that's another team. They could lose, what's their left tackle? Jeez, I can't remember. Taylor Moton, they could lose him, so they could go Rashawn Slater. I feel like they'll probably franchise tag him. So I'm going to go for, Caleb Farley. I was thinking about Patrick Surtain there, but I do like Farley a bit more than Surtain. Surtain, like, I don't know, he's also good. It's like 1A, 1B, like, very close for me. So now we got the Broncos. Another interesting one. Cornerback, edge, yeah. I mean, they could go Micah Parsons, Jeremiah's. Probably not Usa Carmine. But edge, I don't know. They're probably going to get, it sounds like they're going to get Von Miller back. That's what Ian Rappaport's saying. But yeah. So I think they'll go Patrick Surtain, get another corner. They cut AJ Boye. They could use that, and, why not get a corner? And then here, the Cowboys could use a corner there. I don't think you go J.C. Horn yet. Yeah, but Sean Slater is still on the board. Dominant, a bit small for the size, I guess, but like he's still not that small. Like his wingspan was only a little bit less. I mean, so like I don't know, but Rashawn Slater, I mean, everybody's kind of overreacted to him. Like people call him as the first offensive lineman, but I just think Penei Sewell's better. But I'm pretty sure the Cowboys would love to have him with all their injury concerns on the O-line. Just what happened last year, like why not? And their offense line getting older anyway. So now you got the Giants and Devonta Smith. Why not get Daniel Jones more weapons? If you want him to succeed, you need to get him weapons. Like, he's not going to be good, and they're going to, they'll probably trade him if he doesn't do well. So, like, at least try and get him better weapons. Like, Golden Tate's not going to cut it. Like, I do like their other options. I could go Kyle Pitts there also, but Devonta Smith, like, come on, get him some help. And then here, the 49ers, they could lose, Trent Williams. Yeah, they are an amazing team. J.C. Horn could be good, but I think I'm going to go offensive line, get Christian Darrisaw. He's my second overall offensive lineman. I don't know why Simon Cosby is 13. I don't think he's that good. I think there's a few people ahead of it, but Christian Darrisaw, yeah. Amazing in the run game. Not, like, you haven't seen so much of him in the past. But, it's 49ers, they run the ball a lot, and you could, amazing upside. So you never know. Kyle Pitts still on the board, I just realized. It's kind of crazy. So, I mean, that was going to happen. We saw the receivers last year all drop. Like, yeah, now you got the Chargers, who also need offensive line. But I mean, just Kyle Pitts is on the board. Why wouldn't you go for him? So versatile. Like, just do it. I know you need offensive linemen, but you could also do that in free agency. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be hard now. I'll probably do another one after free agency just to, because that'd be easier. Maybe, another one before that also. So now the Vikings. A lot of people mock them to get edge, and I do like that. They need edge alongside Daniil Hunter next to him. So I'm going to go Kwity Paye. I think he's the best edge defender in the draft. I don't like Gregory Rousseau. I'll probably get to that later, but yeah. So now you got the Patriots, and this has happened a lot in a bunch of mocks, and I think it will happen here. Micah Parsons falls. He's had all those concerns off the field, but I don't think that'll be a big deal. And, there's nobody better for them to take pretty much. Amazing linebacker, just go ahead and get him. And now the Cardinals, they might need a lot of needs. Edge, I could see them taking corner, definitely. Running back, I don't think you should take a running back this early. Not a good idea. But yeah, J.C. Horn, why not? You probably lose Patrick Peterson. You need another outside corner. Just complete lockdown corner. I think it would be great. And then you got the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, they need edge. They need interior defensive lineman also. Yeah, linebacker Jeremiah Cormoa is on here. But no, let's see. Ezekiel Allard. Come on, he's just a beast. I think he's really good. Could go Jalen Phillips, but injury concerns. Yeah, get yourself another edge defender. Like, sure up that line. Go on. And now we got the Dolphins 18. I don't like them taking Najee Harris at 18. Like, I don't like there's a lot of running backs. Like, not that valuable, of course. So I'm gonna make them take Jeremiah Corma. He's not big enough to play like Mike linebacker or Will linebacker. No, Will linebacker he could play, but like he's kind of gonna be like that Jeremy Chin type of player. You know, this kind of tight end covering and just all over the place. Just like straight line speed, great. Sideline, amazing. So now we got the Redskins. Oh no, the football team. I still do that all the time. So they could take quarterback, the offensive line. They do need stuff. They need more weapons, but I'm not going to take wide receivers. There's so many great wide receivers in this class. So get yourself your franchise quarterback, Mac Jones. Why not? Not the most athletic, but great leader and yeah, just smart quarterback. Of course, everybody's concerned about Alabama, but I don't think that'll be a problem. You know, he doesn't have to start straight away. You never know. Maybe Alex Smith comes back. I don't know. So now we got the Bears. So they need offensive line. I think Elijah Vera-Tucker will be perfect there. You know, guard and tackle flexibility. He's a better guard. But their offensive line was just kind of atrocious. I know they had injuries and stuff, but like, why not get flexible so if injuries happens, you can move them out, move them in, like whatever they decide to do, and just probably the safest pick right here. And then the Colts, this has been like they need offensive tackle. So that's why I think they will go Tevin Jenkins. Another really good offensive tackle that's been rising up my board and other people's boards. Just, yeah, I think he's great. And again, Samuel Cosman, I think he's an early second round pick or maybe late. Maybe we'll see what happens to this. But yeah, Titans, they could use pass rush definitely, like receiver help, because they don't have that really besides A.J. Brown. Because Corey Davis could be leaving and Rashad Bateman is on here and Terrace Marshall. So yeah, I think I'm going to go Rashad Bateman. I really like Rashad Bateman. And I do know the Titans need edge, but there's a lot of edges later on also, again, with receivers. So it's kind of like 50-50. I wouldn't be mad if they did take edge. Like, I could definitely see that. And now the Jets, everybody's like, oh, Travis Etienne. Yeah. No. I don't think they need to take a running back again. Like, why? I could see Asante Samuel. I do like him. Their corners were atrocious, but, you know, if you're going to have a new quarterback in there, might as well get him some weapons. So, go get yourself Kadarius Toney. Could have gone Terrace Marshall, but I think Kadarius Toney, that speed, just the run after catch could be great for the Jets. You know, just dump off to him. Kind of like a Jameson Crowder, but faster. And I don't know, they could cut Jameson Crowder. Save a lot of money with that. So, yeah. And then we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They need offensive line help. And I think a good pick here, I really like Dylan Radunes. Senior Bowl, lockdown. The whole time he was in North Dakota State, lockdown. Nobody was getting past him. Never. I know it's North Dakota State. They don't play great competition, but then when he goes up against players from in the Senior Bowl, just great, yeah. I know you don't want to get too, like, not worried, but, like, caught up in the Senior Bowl and, like, just take them because they played well one-on-one against other rookies. But, yeah, I really like it and, like, watch some of his film, and he's, yeah, just great technique and stuff. Could be coached up well. And then here, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville. And here is where I think, nope. I was about to say running back, Najee Harris, but I don't think you need two. Najee Harris is like a starter. Like, I don't think you need James Robinson on Najee Harris. They're not going to take a linebacker. I'm tripping. Offensive tackles, still, I don't know. I don't mind their offensive tackles right now. They do got free agents. But corner, I got Asante Samuel. I really like Asante Samuel. He's my, best out of all these people, I think. Just, yeah, I watched his tape also. Just thought he was really natural and just good feet when he was moving. Like, mirrored the receivers. Just good, yeah. And now the Browns, they couldn't. If they do sign JJ Watt, they won't take edge. But if they don't, they could need edge. They could need corner, inside D line, and that's what I think they'll do. Get yourself Christian Barber. Get that pressure up the middle. So Myles Garrett coming around the side. You Sheldon Richardson and Christian Barber. They'll probably lose Ogunjobi. So just get yourself another defensive lineman just straight up the middle. I like that. So then we got the Baltimore Ravens, who also need edge. They could go wide receiver. I could see that also. Terrace Marshall there. Offensive line inside. Their center just flying balls over people's heads. Crazy. But, yeah, I'm going to go Jalen Phillips. Massive upside. Injuries is a concern. Concussions are not a good thing. Like, players will let you retire from that. My Saints are on the board now. Nick Easton, they just cut, who had like 3 concussions or something in the season. Or 4 even. He should probably retire. Cut him. So the Saints. So they could be losing Marcus Williams, which I think will probably happen. So if so, I could see Trayvon Moehrig. But then I also don't think it's that big of a deal to take a safety in the first round also. They could get the LSU boy Terrace Marshall, but I also don't mind the Saints receivers core. I think kind of underrated with the not Jordan Humphrey. Yeah, they had a lot of good people step up. Dante Harris, when he was on the field, he was good. Trayvon Swish had flashes of excellence. So I don't mind him taking edge. Could be Rousseau, but he's very raw. But I really like Nick Bolton. I've watched a lot of Nick Bolton film. And I just love his athleticism, sideline to sideline. His coverage could use a bit of work. Shooting the gaps, great. I watched that Alabama game. He was just flying all over the place, just shooting gaps, and against, like, basically playing an NFL team, just the worst one. But, yeah. And now you got the Green Bay Packers. So, will they switch it up and go receiver? Yes, but it won't be Terrace Marshall. I think it will be Elijah Moore. He's also rising up people's boards and mine at the same time. I really like him. Watched more of him. Well, I haven't watched that much of him yet. I watched one game, but like he is quite schemed up. But like you can see that athleticism, just pure talent, just. Yeah, and the Packers finally switch it up and pick receiver in the first round, help out Aaron Rodgers. So now you got the Bills, and Zaven Collins just falls right into their laps. People were saying they'll take running back, but nope. Don't think that's the biggest need right now. They could go edge, get Rousseau, but AJ Epinesa could step up. So Zaven Collins, yeah. So now the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl runner-ups. They're kind of best player available. Like, they could do that. Doesn't matter that much. But if you watched Super Bowl, you know what happened. And I know they were injured, but like, why not? If something happens like that, you need somebody to step up and help in if their offense tackles get injured. So, Jalen Mayfield, get him. Their tackles getting old. Eric Fisher, you don't know how long he's going to be around for, so you got to protect your $500 million quarterback. Come on. So then now you got the last pick in the draft, and it's the Bucks. They could lose receivers, but everybody's going to go there. So the Terrace Marshall. They get edge. Just somebody's going to leave. You don't know what's going to happen. So I got Carlos Boogie Bashams. Really love Boogie Bashams. Just can I go down to him? Yeah, really least I didn't even have analysis. I don't know that. Yeah, he's just great. Yeah, I really like him. Wasn't as amazing Senior Bowl, and yeah, just a great all-around player. So that's my mock draft, my first 2021 mock draft. Kind of just flew through that. Didn't really think much. Well, I did, but like, I just did off the top of my head, and I'm pretty sure I did pretty well. Probably would change some stuff if I did. Probably take more time. Kind of only took me like 20 minutes. But I'll probably do like a second round mock draft. I've done a couple 7 round mock drafts, like just on my own. Man, that's just long when I have nothing to do, basically. And I do have to watch more film on people I haven't watched that much yet. Kind of just start getting into it. So yeah, that's